Hi, everybody. For those in India, a very good morning. And for those in the West, good evening. Thank you so much for joining us today for VSA's webinar. This is going to be an info session to share with you some information about our classes and the various initiatives that we offer. And I have with me my core team members that I would like to introduce them to you. I have Soumya Ranganathan, our Director Exams. And Soumya will be talking to us a little bit about the more about the exam and certification process. Then I have Reshma Vishal, who is our Accounts Manager. And I have Rasiga Devi Prasad, who is our Operations Manager. We are missing Raji Srinivasan, our HR and Training Director. She could not be here today due to a prior commitment. So with that brief introduction, we will take you right through our presentation. We have a few people on Zoom and some on YouTube. So we will get started. And once we are done with the presentation, the YouTube live stream will end, but we will be taking more questions through Zoom for those who are with us on Zoom. So today, Vidya Subramanian Academy has a presence in over 30 countries, and we have over 1,500 students from across the globe taking our lessons. We started off very small, more than 15 years ago, when I started offering some classes online, Carnatic vocal classes, and we have grown organically. I'm very happy to say that with the wonderful support provided by our teachers, parents, and students, our growth has been steady over the last decade and a half. Today, we offer classes in Carnatic and semi-classical devotional vocal music, Carnatic instrumental music. The instrumental classes are offered in flute, mridangam, kanjira, violin, and veena, Bharatanatyam. Language classes are offered in Sanskrit, Tamil, and we have recently added Telugu also. We also offer sloka recitation classes in Sanskrit, as well as Tamil devotional and secular chant classes. The Tamil chanting classes include Divya Prabandham, as well as other secular Tamil literature. This includes Ati Chudi. We offer Tirukural recitation classes. Konnakol, which is basically vocalization of rhythmic syllables. It's like a language of rhythm where students spell out the jatis to get a strong understanding of rhythm. It is essentially something that can be used cross genres. So Konnakol classes are also offered by our percussion experts. Recently, we have added yoga, wellness, and meditation classes. All our classes are offered in a customized one-on-one manner, typically through a platform such as Skype or Zoom. And the slide here also shows the minimum recommended age for each of our classes. Soumya, is there anything that you would like to add to this?
No, Vidya, I think, yeah, we can move on to the next one.
So with all our classes, and our approach has been that every student should have a holistic learning experience and enjoy their journey with us. So there is very few things that we prescribe or make compulsory as far as the lesson plan or approach goes. For example, we don't tell you that in 3 months you will complete so many things, because we really want the student to drive the learning process. In the sense, if somebody likes to learn in a more relaxed way, we are very happy to go at a relaxed pace. If another student has plenty of time to put in a lot of practice and wishes to go faster and take more frequent lessons, we welcome that as well. So we have a very individualized approach to our classes. Over the last 3 years, we have been offering VSA Exams, or our certification program. Again, initially, we started off with Carnatic vocal. Now we have expanded the VSA exam program to the melodic as well as the percussion instruments. And today we are happy to announce that we are expanding this to our sloka and languages as well. We had put out a brief FAQ video about the sloka and language certification a couple of weeks ago. So you can check our website for a little more information on that. But we will be giving you an overview of all these programs today. Now, I would like Soumya to take over and talk a little more in detail. Soumya has been running the exams part of it extremely well. And every exam is administered in a one-on-one fashion. As far as the music exams go, one of our academy's teachers acts as an external examiner, and the exams are pre-scheduled and the students are given plenty of time to prepare. Again, it is not a time-bound exam where we say a student has to complete level 1 in so many months or anything like that. The student can take the level 1 as soon as they are ready, and the entire exam process is optional. So if a student were to say that they are not interested in the exams, we don't compel anybody to take the exams. Yeah, Soumya, please go ahead and get started.
Yeah, thank you, Vidya. So good morning and good evening, everybody, wherever you are. So let's dive into the exams. So this is the syllabus or levels. So far, whatever is there, it's level 1 through level 6. This is for vocal and instrument, the melodic instrument like veena, violin, and flute. For percussion, of course, we have mridangam and kanjira. So so far we have awarded around 250 certificates, and the feedback by the parents and the students is really positive, and it's been encouraging for us as well. So to give you an idea, it's not the entire syllabus here, just to give you an idea what level 1 is and what is the level 2. So level 1 starts with basic Sarli, Varsai and Jante, Geetam, and so on and so forth. So the entire syllabus is available on our website, and you can also contact your assigned teacher to get more information, and they'll be happy to guide you with the syllabus for the entire levels from level 1 to level 6. So level 2, again, if you see, there are another set of varisais with alankarams, geetams. So this is just the practical part. We have practical and theory, and in theory we have again 2 sections like oral and oral part. So this just gives you an overview of to give you an idea of what the syllabus could be. From level 3, if you see, there is another big jump with again jantas and alankarams and different mela ragas and so on and so forth, with some trinity kritis. With level 4, of course, you have manodharma concepts introduced and so on and so forth for level 5, and level 6 giving a complete picture of the entire thing. So this is just for the vocal and instrument. Like I said, you can always have a good view of the syllabus on our website, and your teacher will also be happy to guide you. So Vidya, if you have anything more, you can add on. And
yeah, just a couple of things that I would like to add here. One is that, as Soumya mentioned, we have tried to customize our approach to the exam process. So for example, the song list is given by the student in consultation with his or her assigned teacher. So we don't prescribe what songs the student has to submit for every level. So that gives the student and the teacher a great deal of flexibility, because essentially the goal of our exam process is to prepare a student well for a concert performance eventually, which is why we have tried to make the 6 levels very comprehensive. The first 2 levels are focused on building a very strong foundation. The next 2 levels are focused on improving and expanding the student's repertoire so that he or she is ready to perform a mini concert. And the last 2 levels are focused on advanced aspects of Carnatic music, so that a student who completes all 6 levels is confident about performing a full-fledged concert. There is an additional fee that we charge for each level of exam. And as Soumya said, the syllabus as well as the fee structure is given in our website. And I must say that I have seen tremendous progress in the knowledge level as well as the confidence of every student who has taken the exam. Each exam is recorded, and the exam video is forwarded to Soumya. and is reviewed by Soumya and myself. So we, in addition to the external examiner who will be conducting the exam, we also have the students assigned teachers sitting in during the exam to ensure that the student is kept comfortable. So the entire exam process is such that it is stress-free and interactive. It's a one-on-one call between the examiner and the student, with the assigned teacher sitting in as a silent facilitator. And the video is shared with Soumya, who in turn shares with me, and we review it to make sure that the quality of the exams administration is consistent, and also it helps us get a very good idea about every student's performance. So that's been something that I have been very, very happy about. We have seen very steady progress in the overall caliber of every student who has taken the exam, and many of the students have already come back to us to complete the next level of exams already. And Soumya will be talking in greater detail about the opportunities we provide for those who take our exams. So I just wanted to add these things, that it's a very, very student driven process. So it's not something that students or parents need to get concerned about. It's not something where we are going to discourage or put down students. Rather, we are looking at exams as a process to improve their knowledge and confidence with the practical aspects, theoretical aspects, as well as the listening skills or oral aspects.
Okay. So we'll just hear some testimony from some of our students and parents. Just a snippet of the recording.
Hi, my name is Ayush and I'm learning Carnatic vocals from Vidya Subramanian Academy. My time at this academy has been very great. I wish to continue this learning journey for a long time.
My children Anirudh and Sanjana, who are 12 and 10 years old, are learning the flute from Sri Aditya Ram and the violin from Srimati Rajarajeshwari at Vidya Academy. Both kids successfully completed their level 1 exam. The exam curriculum is very well thought through and well-rounded. It introduced my children to the other aspects of Carnatic music, such as its history and evolution. The examiners were very kind and encouraging, and the exam experience helped to boost their confidence.
Namaste. My name is Saija Anagha Devarajalli. I enjoyed taking my level 1 exam, and it helped me a lot in practicing more.
I love learning Carnatic music. I thank Vanashti auntie for teaching me all of it. I like the exam.
I'm very happy to know that my son Krish has cleared the first level music exam in violin. This would have not been possible without the support and encouragement from his teacher Raji ma'am and Vidya Subramanian Academy. I'm looking forward to a longer association with the institute and his guru to nurture his talent, bringing name to his teacher and the academy.
Okay.
Just a quick point to add. We wanted to share that, the feedback that we have got from every student and parent regarding the exams from those who have taken the exams has been overwhelmingly positive. And we have also found that the students have taken away a lot of feedback. When we conduct the exams, we give them qualitative written feedback in addition to the certificate. So that has also helped them move on to the next level in terms of their abilities. You can proceed.
Yeah, so just adding to that, we come to the benefits, and like we said, the feedback that we have received is really positive from the parents, and even from our side, we have been very happy to see the students progress from level 2 to level 1 to level 2 and now to level 3. So that gives us immense joy for us also to see them grow. So some of the benefits are here. You can, to like theory and practical, they can go through the theory. They get to learn in detail about the theory and to correlate the concepts, theoretical concepts with the practical, and to also work more on the compositions. So that boosts their confidence. And like Vidya mentioned, the constructive feedback has been really helpful for the student, and it's a comprehensive and a constructive feedback. So we do review each of the video along with the external examiner. We do give our feedback. So that helps them to develop their skills and take it to the next level. And we do see those changes. So when we compare them and when we have seen them from level 1 to level 2, and definitely there's been a lot of changes. So we are really happy. And with this, we also have some student showcase opportunities for all the students who have passed our examinations, and also live stream performances for level 2 and above. And with level 3, the syllabus is such that the student qualifies to perform a mini concert, and level 5, of course, a full-fledged concert with accompaniments. So Vidya, if you have anything to add, we can,
So in terms of the practical and the listening skills, we have tried to keep that, in terms of the theoretical and listening skills, we've tried to keep even those aspects very, very useful from a practical standpoint. For example, in level 1 syllabus, we make students switch the Shruti, like they may be singing in Shruti 5, which is G. And the external examiner will test whether the student knows to change the Shruti to G sharp and sing the Sa Pa Sa. That is one way to test whether they have a grounding in the basics. Similarly, in the listening skills, the external examiner will deliberately sing a wrong note or apaswaram in the Maya Madhava Gaulai scale and check whether the student can recognize it. And again, all this is something that the students assigned teacher will be training them in. So it's not like we throw something new at them. Essentially, once the student or parent expresses interest in taking the exam, their assigned teacher in our academy helps them or guides them through the entire syllabus for the level that they are eligible for, so that they are able to approach the exam with confidence. And very often mock exams are also conducted by the assigned teacher during class to ensure that the student knows what to expect. And we spend a lot of time, and again, much credit to Soumya here, we spend a lot of time training our teachers. That is one thing that I really wanted to mention, in the sense that all of them are musically highly accomplished. So we don't need to teach them to sing or play their instrument. But what we do is we spend a lot of time ensuring high quality in terms of their ability to train the students in the online medium, not just for the exams, but also for the regular classes. But in addition to that, we give them a lot of pointers to ensure that the quality of the exams that are administered is uniformly good, so that the student can both benefit from the preparation where she or he will be guided by their teacher. And also during the exams, the external examiner is encouraged to be student friendly and share a lot of spontaneous feedback to enable the student to move to the next level. So essentially, we are not comparing student A with student B, which we never do in our academy. We are essentially helping every student approach us as an individual and encouraging them to move on to the next level. So the exam is not something where we are trying to put down somebody or fail them. Rather, we are trying to give them a way to benchmark themselves and move their knowledge and abilities to the next level. That's the entire process here. And like Soumya said, pretty much every student who started the process has started returning for the next level, and we can see that tremendous improvement in their abilities because we have given them very clear feedback during the exam as well as in writing after the exam. And that has helped them, work on the areas that they need to work on, and has also given them very clear feedback on their strengths as well, so that they can continue to hone their strengths.
Yeah. Yes, Vidya, it's been more 2.5 to 3 years now, and we have seen students improving and getting to the next level on a yearly basis. So with that, we go to the next one. With what do you get after the examinations or post-examination? So of course, there is a e-certificate and feedback, like we mentioned, a very comprehensive and a constructive feedback. Along with the external examiners, we also have from our academy. So that's very helpful, and parents have really been happy to read each of the feedbacks. And talent showcase opportunities, like I mentioned before, we do have opportunity for all the students who have appeared for our examination.
So Yeah, just to add to what Soumya said. So the e-certificate and feedback form are mailed by Soumya to the parent or the student after the exam. And in the feedback form, again, we have sections. We have one section which highlights the general strengths of the student. The next one, it will be the practical feedback, the theoretical feedback, followed by the oral feedback. And for every section, in terms of the practical, theoretical, and oral, we have qualitative feedback as well as a score that is shared. And students who score more than 70 as a weighted average are given an honors grade. And in terms of the talent showcase, we encourage students to submit video recordings of their singing or playing of the instrument, which we compile. We have also been trying to expand the range of opportunities that we offer. So the last 2 years, we have had an annual concert in the month of December. And again, those videos are available on our YouTube channel. Please do take a look, where every student who has completed level 2 and higher has been invited to sing solo in a live call on Zoom, which was again live streamed onto our YouTube channel. So that's again been a great way for us to interact with the students and also give them an opportunity to perform. We have very recently done our student showcase number 21, where we had a group performance, which was basically a synchronized effort. And again, much credit to the core team for coordinating with all the teachers and the participating students to record 3 of Muthuswami Dikshitar's Notice Swarams. Again, you can check out our YouTube channel for Student Showcase 21 videos. And I would also like to finally add that the feedback from teachers about the positives of the exams has been overwhelming, because the teachers tell us that the students who are taking the exams are learning with great dedication and motivation, and are also able to relate, like Soumya mentioned earlier, they're able to relate across the theoretical and the practical concepts in a much better way.
So with this, we move on to our new VSA Sloka and Language certification. So Rasika from our team will walk you through some of the details.
Hi everyone. We have been providing opportunities and exposure for whoever who have completed the certification exams in vocal and instrumental music. Impressed by these opportunities and exposure, many Sloka teachers kept requesting the Academy to launch certifications for Slokas and languages too. And the certifications for Slokas and languages has been launched recently. This enables the students to gain a lot of confidence and get themselves evaluated. The process is very simple. The students who appear for the certifications will be evaluated by their assigned teacher, as in they are evaluated by the teacher they are learning from. It's not like an external examiner will be examining them just like the vocal exams or the instrumental exams. So their assigned teacher will be evaluating them, and the students who qualify receive a certificate and a gold star for exemplary performances. This is an excellent opportunity for the Sloka and language students, and they can very well make use of the opportunities. The Academy is ready to walk them through the process. Parents or the Sloka teachers can very well contact myself or Soumya ma'am to walk through the process regarding the Sloka and the language examinations. Vidya ma'am and Soumya ma'am, do you have anything to add to this?
Yeah, I would just like to once again reiterate that the Sloka and language certification has been recently added on based on feedback received from teachers and parents. The idea here is to help students get more confident, and the process is slightly different. We have tried to keep it very simple. So when compared to the music exams that we offer here, we don't have an external examiner. The process is entirely completed by the student's own teacher, and we have already completed an extensive orientation for all our Sloka and language teachers. So students who are interested in the language and Sloka certification may contact their assigned teachers, or if there's any unanswered questions, feel free to contact Soumya or Rasika. We will be sharing the contact information at the end of the presentation, and essentially they will be given instructions on how to submit a recording for evaluation, and based on that, their own teacher will recommend them for the certification and we will proceed. So for all the details and fee structure, please do reach out to your assigned teacher.
Just to answer also one of the questions from Tanuja here. Here the examinations are held year round, let it be sloka or vocal, instrument and percussion. So whenever the student is ready, they can take the examination. So that's another very unique feature of our examinations. There is no fixed timing. So whenever, like maybe you are available on a weekend or you want to do it during a summer vacation or a winter vacation break, whatever, whenever you are ready, whenever the student wants to take it, we do conduct the examination. So that's another point I thought I'll add on. With that,
yeah, just one more. Yeah, that's a very good
sure.
question, because many students have that question. Unlike many other organizations, we don't offer exams at specific times of the year. Rather, we let the teacher and the student drive it. So for example, in the music exam, one may take, like, let's say a year to be ready for level 1. And level 2 may take 6 months or 2 years, depending on how much effort the student puts in after level 1. Similarly, for the sloka or language certification, the students sign up for the classes in blocks or modules. So at the end of every module, their teacher can have a conversation with the student to see whether they would like to apply for a certification for whatever has been taught. For example, a student may have completed module 3, which is Vishnu Sahasranamam, or module 7, which is Tirupavai chanting. And if they would like to get themselves tested for that, they are welcome to do so. Or a student may go in for a smaller subsection of a larger set of slokas. Like a student may say, okay, I'm ready to chant only the first 25 slokas of Vishnu Sahasranamam, and the teacher can conduct the testing for a smaller subset. So some students may really want to take their time to perfect their learning. And likewise with the music, a student may want to take 2 years for a particular level of exam. Another student may have had prior training with a different teacher before joining our institution, so they may already be ready for level 1. So they, with a few classes to review the syllabus, they may be ready to take the exam. And again, we've also had some advanced level students take level 2 or level 1 evaluation and directly skip a level in the music exams to go to level 2 or level 3. So we offer a wide range of flexibility. So the starting point would be to talk to the teacher assigned to that student. And of course, if there is any lack of clarity or there are more details that you would like from us, feel free to contact the core team directly.
Okay, with this, we move on to our workshop segment. Vidya, maybe you can elaborate more on the
Yeah, so we launched the workshops last year amidst the COVID lockdown, when a lot of parents said that their children were getting a little restless staying home. So we wanted to keep some kind of a short-term group activity that students can enjoy and can also get exposed to something different from what they were doing already. And we have had 4 different types of workshops conducted over the last year. The art, Konnakol, yoga, wellness and meditation, and Bharatanatyam. Typically, every workshop spans 2 weekends. We have 2 sessions, and students come and interact with the teacher over a Zoom call. And again, we try to keep it very fun and engaging. This is nothing to get pressured about. And the very interesting and nice takeaway for us is many of the students who have attended these workshops have come back to us to join the regular long-term classes, because it's given them a kind of exposure. For example, we had a yoga workshop recently, and the students who took the exam gave us the feedback that the yoga classes are highly customized compared to what they have seen elsewhere. And the fact that they attended the workshop gave them more comfort that our yoga classes will suit their specific requirements, and many of them have gone on to sign up for the yoga classes as well. Yeah, you can proceed.
So we just have a brief snippet of the workshops that we have conducted so far.
From the top.
kidataka kitaka kidataka 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 kidataka.
Wonderful. Yeah. And the only thing again we have to take care is that last we shouldn't live like kidataka kidataka kidataka. It shouldn't become like that. It should be like kidataka 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 kidataka. It's like 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. So it should be like kidataka 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 kidataka.
Let's begin. When we take our dance, we begin with a namaskar, as in salutations to Lord Nataraja. Shikharam. Very simple mudra. Pada Namaste. We bow to you.
Before we start, it is called as Chin Mudra or Jnana Mudra. You might be habituated to stretch your palms in front, just letting it hang loose.
About the sattvic food, as you mentioned, the fresh foods and nuts.
Try to include a bowl of fresh salad or something, just to add that sort of completeness.
Okay, so Vidya, do you have anything to add on, or let's move?
No, we can move on.
Okay. Yes. So moving on to something very interesting and important. In an effort to continually achieve women's empowerment, the Niti Aayog, a quintessential arm of the Government of India, undertakes an initiative annually to highlight commendable and groundbreaking endeavors by Indian women leaders as well as change makers. This initiative is fully endorsed and supported by FICCI, the United Nations India, and various corporate partners. 75 women entrepreneurs from across India were felicitated in New Delhi on the 21st of March 2022 in commemoration with 75 years of Indian independence. Why are we talking about this? We have an excellent and inspiring leader in our founder, Srimati Vidya Subramanian, who was one among these 75 women entrepreneurs that were recognized and rewarded as a part of this initiative. This certainly is yet another great feather to her cap, as this has thrown VSA into national limelight.
Thank you, Soumya. At this juncture, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to every member of the VSA teaching team. We have over 100 teachers who are part of our platform, and each of them, is truly deserving of this award, as we have grown completely organically. One thing that I am very, very happy and proud to share is that over the last 15 years, we have not spent a penny on advertising, because with a lot of our competitors, they are VC funded, which gives them a lot of leverage over us to paid advertising or marketing. We have deliberately actually stayed away from that model, because we want to do quiet work, and we want our goals to remain steadfast, in terms of promoting our traditional art forms, our languages, our culture to a global platform in our own customized way. So we have been able to get this recognition purely due to the hard work put in by the teachers, as well as the fantastic support provided by our students and parents, because essentially it's our students and parents who have helped us grow. They have done the marketing for us. They have brought in so many new students to our academy just by the positive feedback that they have shared, and also by their fabulous performances and presentations in their local community, which has really acted as marketing for our efforts. And another thing that I would like to add is, from day one, we have always been very, very clear that we want to adopt an encouraging attitude and a welcoming environment. We want to nurture a welcoming environment where every student, irrespective of age, location, level, feels comfortable to contact us, learn from us, and enjoy the learning process. So nobody is turned away, because of their age, or because sometimes students hesitate saying, okay, I'm so many years old, is it too late? And I always reassure our students, it's never too late to learn. Similarly, it's never too early. Of course, we can't expect a baby to learn, but after a certain minimum age that we recommend, everybody is welcome to learn. And we now have a lot of students from various countries across the globe, and also from tier 2 and tier 3 cities in India, which is very, very impactful. And that's one of the things that the jury members were very, very happy about, that an organically grown organization like us completely self-funded, has been able to reach out to so many students. And also, as most of you would have observed, we continue to add free lessons on our YouTube channel, because we are very aware that there are many students who are interested but not able to commit the time, or who may not be able to afford to pay for lessons. So we want to do our small thing back for our community, and we will absolutely continue to add more free lessons for the benefit of the general public. So thank you all once again for your fabulous support. Team VSA is very, very grateful to you, and also to the government, central government, Niti Aayog, for giving us this recognition at a national level.
Yeah, with this we come to some of the student and parent testimonials here. Of course, we have in detail on our website and our YouTube channel. This is just a few of the testimonies.
And talking about our YouTube channel, again, it's a wonderful resource for anybody who wants to learn more about Indian music, and more about what we do here. We have organized it into playlists. So we have various pre-recorded lessons that are available for people who want to self-learn. For example, we have Raga Alapanas, we have the entire Pancharatna Kritis, Abhirami Antadi, and so on. We also have legdems on topics such as how to practice, because that is another question we often receive from parents. How do we guide a student in terms of their practice? We have put forth a number of legdems, including on Akaram singing. So please do use our website, because we keep adding more informative videos. We have our Fun with Carnatic Music series, which helps students practice and fine-tune their technical aspects through some interactive and fun videos. We also have informative videos on our academy and our approach. Like, for example, there is a short video which talks about tips from Team VSA on how to approach the teaching learning process. We have the student showcase videos. Till date, we have completed 21 student showcases. We have featured like several hundred students, across our vocal, slokas, dance classes. And we also have the Raga Rasika podcasts, which are also available on iTunes. That is like an interactive conversation where the listeners are introduced to several topics relating to Carnatic music in again, a very casual and fun way. So please use those resources and do write to us with your suggestions and feedback.
Yeah, with this we move on to our next slide with 100+ teachers and our family. This is our strength, of course, teachers. So Vidya, you may want to add on.
Yeah, I think the fact that we give a lot of freedom and flexibility has really helped us attract and retain fabulous talent. And one thing I've been quite particular about is that, we select teachers whose outlook aligns with ours, people who are very sincere, talented, and hardworking, so that they are able to work patiently with every student and motivate them to be the best that they can be. So we don't compare any two students and say you be like that person or this person. Rather, you be the best that you can be and take your time to do it. And we are happy to handhold you, help you along the way, and also take your feedback. As Soumya mentioned and Rasika mentioned earlier, many of our new initiatives, including the exams, the sloka certification, the workshops, have been based on feedback received from our students on what more they would like us to do. And Kadambari on the call today has talked about she's given a suggestion about Swarakalpana and Alapana workshops. Absolutely, we are already thinking and talking about these topics, and we are very happy to plan these down the line. Thank you so much for your suggestion. And we have tried to and make sure that we have regular interactions with the teachers. That's one thing that I am very particular about, and all our teachers also use these interactions to share their inputs and strengthen ourselves as a team. So we don't look at one teacher as competing with another or anything like that. We always look at a way to grow as one VSA family. So we have these group calls where teachers exchange ideas, exchange best practices, which enables all of us to grow as a group. I think that's again helped us get where we are, and we'll absolutely continue to do that. And we also have one-on-one sessions where I sit with the teachers. The teachers also give me quarterly updates about the progress of every student. All the music teachers do that, so that we can again see what else we can do to help every student. So these are some of the things that we do.
If you have any queries or to schedule a free trial session for any of our class offerings, please email us at vidyasubramanian.music@gmail.com. And for queries related to certification and workshops, email us at exams.vsa@gmail.com. Please visit our website www.vidyasubramanian.com for detailed information on courses, certification, exams, syllabus, FAQs, and parent-student testimonies.
We have a couple of questions in the Zoom chat, which I will try to answer. One is whether there is any assessment to understand which level the student is in before they take the next level lessons. That can be done in two ways. You can talk, as if you are just doing the classes without taking any exams, you can just ask your own teacher to assess you periodically as part of the classes. Many teachers do that as part of their own teaching. Some teachers do it on the students' request, because some students want to be assessed periodically. Others just want to learn in their own pace without assessment. So outside of the exam structure, you can definitely ask for informal assessment from your own teacher. And of course, the exam process is the formal process for assessment. So basically, if you want to take up the exams, have a conversation with your teacher. He or she will walk you through the syllabus for the level that you are eligible for. Like I said, most students are encouraged to start from level 1 because it really gives them a comprehensive preparation of every topic right from the basics. A student who's already at an intermediate level could directly skip to level 2 or level 3 after submitting an evaluation. And then once you are ready with all the aspects of that particular level's syllabus, all you need to do is to reach out to Soumya, schedule your exam, and take the exam. So essentially, the point of contact, the primary point of contact would be your own assigned teacher. And again, feel free to reach out to Soumya for any pending queries before you take up the exam. The next question was from Raghupati. Do we have any books from VSA for Music Foundation? As of now, we have not made any formal books. What the teachers do is essentially for every level of the exam, they give them guidance. And with the internet being such a powerful tool that is readily available for us, in some sense, we don't want to reinvent the wheel by coming up with another book, because there is a lot of websites which have fabulous information, which are open source websites available, and your teacher can guide you through that, or you can reach out to Soumya. We have also had some teachers come up with theory material. I have also put together some theory material, which has been shared with all the teachers. So you can talk to your teacher and ask them for more guidance on that. There is a lot of customized theory material also that we have made available internally with our teachers. And feel free to reach out to your teacher to get that information. And we don't specifically recommend any particular book for theory, but I'll talk to you offline about it. Yeah. And thanks, Kadambari, for your nice feedback on the Konakol workshop. Kadambari has said that she was really impressed by the teachers' approach in the Konakol workshop and the content covered, and she was very happy that we are offering these workshops. So thank you so much. Yeah, and Daya had a question. Do you make any assessment at entry level and make exemptions to the minimum age criteria for admission? That's a very, very good and relevant question. The answer is yes. As I mentioned earlier, one of the philosophies or core philosophies of VSA is that we respect every student as an individual. So the workshop and the content the recommendation that we give in terms of the minimum age is what we see as a general recommendation. Typically, for example, for Carnatic vocal, we recommend a minimum age of 6. Slokas, we recommend a minimum age of 5 years. For instrumental and dance, we recommend a minimum age of 8. For the Sanskrit language, we recommend a minimum age of 7. For Tamil and Telugu, we recommend a minimum age of 5. Again, we have had some parents who have been super interested in enrolling their children who are younger. The reason I generally ask parents to wait is that sometimes if we rush the child before they are ready, they get a bit overwhelmed. Like, for example, with some 4-year-olds, the parents took an assessment. The child was able to sing, but different aspects like tala, the shruti alignment, swarasthanas, these things, the terminology can get a little daunting for a child who is below the minimum age. So again, we don't want the parent to feel shortchanged. That is why we generally have a minimum age criteria, because based on our research, we are able to say that on an average, children who are of that minimum age are able to do justice to all the aspects that are taught. However, if you have a younger child, please reach out to us and we'll give you some suggestions. For example, one suggestion that has really worked is many parents of 4- and 5-year-olds have expressed interest in our Carnatic vocal classes. And we have encouraged them to take some sloka modules, even though they were initially not looking for sloka classes. And the reason why we do that is with slokas, the child's memory, focus or concentration ability, diction, all these things improve tremendously. And then when they complete a couple of sloka modules, they are much more ready. I'm talking about very young children. They are much more ready to do all the different things that they have to do for the vocal classes. Similarly, sometimes we have parents approaching us for instrumental classes. And if the child has no prior exposure to Carnatic music, or if the parent too doesn't have prior exposure, we may recommend that they take maybe a year of vocal classes before adding on or switching to instrumental. Again, these are all our recommendations to enable the student to learn very well. So it's up to the parent. If they wish to do things differently, they're always welcome to get back to us with details on how they would like us to do. And Soumya has once again shared that slide which has the minimum recommended age. For example, the yoga, we have a recommended age of 12, and that's because the yoga teachers told us that there are some of these stretches and postures that they feel very young children may not be ready to do. So that is the reason. The reason we recommend the minimum age is not to keep out anybody, but we want people to learn it the right way. Rather than trying to maximize the number of our students or something like that, we are trying to ensure that we do justice to every student that joins us. Yes, Shrivani, we certainly plan to have another Konnakol workshop with our percussion expert later this year. Thank you, Mr. Muralidharan, for your feedback. He has said that VSA is doing great service, and hearty congratulations to all of you. Again, thanks for your support. Mr. Muralidharan is a great example of a student who has really stood by us. He learns multiple things, vocal, Konnakol, yoga, slokas and Telugu. And, obviously our students sign up with multiple classes because they are happy with the quality of the lessons that are being offered. Tanuja's question, can adults take Mridangam class? Absolutely. I wanted to say that we have a minimum age, but we don't have a maximum age. We have even had people who are 80 plus taking some of our classes. So there is no maximum age. We generally recommend for most of our classes a weekly attendance commitment, minimum once a week, because that's how the student makes steady progress. And the fee structure will be shared. You can write to us and we will share it by email with you. So Soumya, do you think we can end the live stream to YouTube now?
Yes, Vidya, we can end the live stream and take the questions.
Yeah, we will take the questions from those who are on Zoom. We'll continue to take the questions. I will just conclude the live stream at this point. I would like to thank you all for watching patiently. I hope this has given you more information about our academy. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel and support us in our initiatives. Spread the word among your friends and family about VSA. Thank you all for your support.